Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Vice Mayor. Appreciate that very much, members of council. This is an exciting night for me, for some of my people here. We got our kids with us, so I'm going to hold them and have fun with them towards the end. I just got a few things I want to address, because with them present, it gives them the opportunity to understand how local government works. So we appreciate your attentiveness. We appreciate hanging in there with us through this course of the meeting. As you see, our council, this is our second meeting of the month. Our first meeting is referred to as a work session. This is our meeting of action. And so this is how we conduct. Mayor leads, vice mayor, if mayor's out, then vice mayor leads the council. And then we vote, and we have been very fortunate, all in agreement with things, and we work well together. We work well with people. That was identified wholeheartedly at a recent conference that we had, a mayor council manager conference in Roanoke, Virginia, from Sunday through today. And I'm proud to say that from Norfolk to Arlington to far Southwest Virginia, we, Covington, Virginia, are known, and we are doing some fun things. And I will tell you that there was chat, I believe it was from some Roanoke officials, about our event Saturday with Farm Fest. So thank you. So with that being said, again, I just want to recognize our meeting the last few days. I understand Mr. Hunter and Ms. Wolf, we understand schedules and responsibilities. But Ms. Crowder, Mr. Goff, and Mr. Carson, thank you. It was a nice conference, well-attended localities, as I mentioned, from Norfolk and Northern Virginia, far Southwest Virginia. It was the program was well put together. Our speakers, I thought, were very good. It's good experience for all. Ms. Crowder and Mr. Goff, this was their first, and they found out that, you know, whether you're in Arlington or Norfolk, facing the same challenges that we do here in Covington, Virginia. But I like to think that the one thing that we can smile upon is our willingness to work together and work towards the good of the citizens of Covington, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. So with that, thank you, safe travels for everybody, and good deal. While we were together, I received a text message from a lady here in our community to thank us for our downtown. She was just overwhelmed with the beauty, how nice things look, our hanging baskets, and it's always good to hear those that want to take their time out to send a text message to City Hall to say thank you. So we appreciate the acknowledgement of that. As we've talked about our investment in the Mid-City Mall parking lot, I don't know if you all have noticed, but there's an investment going on at Good News Church. A beautiful job of painting, and I don't want to tell all the secrets, but we may see windows pretty soon too. So again, we appreciate the folks at Good News with following along what we, the city, have done in downtown with our investment and making things look nicer and more presentable out there. I was asked today, they said, we are sorry we didn't come to you about the color. I said, you don't have to come to me about the color. Only if you would have, I would have recommended maybe a deeper green with a nice yellow G on the wall. And they said, no, I said, it stands for good news. But anyway, it's just good. I can't help but get over the attitude of our community these days, and just people are not intimidated to speak with people, and we cut up, and it's just it's good to be our hometown. It really is. So I appreciate that. I appreciate your folks and your communication with the general public, and we'll continue to move forward with everything that we're doing. Also, while we're at the conference, we had some networking and fellowship with people, but I do want to signal out our friends from down at Clifton Forward. It's always good to be with Chuck and his staff, and we had some a lot of laughter and chat, and just good to share ideas. And they do know that Mayor Irvin, if we can help him out with hay bales, we are first on the list to get down there and do some hay bales for him. He was quite impressed with how we've decorated our community for the fall harvest season. So it's good that your neighbor recognizes their neighbor and things that we're doing. So we do appreciate that. Our council manager mayor conference is in Norfolk next year, back at the same place we were at a couple of years ago. It's where they got very good seafood right next door to us. So, but yeah, we're back in Norfolk next October, and I want to thank Amber and I want to thank Becky for the arrangements that were made for council and getting all that organized, and we appreciate it very much. A nice stay at the Hotel Roanoke the last couple of days. Now I want to get to the fun part. Our kids, okay? These are our kids. Ms. Halterman's here, thank you. She's responsible as other educators, but these are our kids. Our future. Our future. But I've lived, there's a reason why God decided I should not have a biological child, because I got thousands of children, and you're my kids, you're our kids. Okay, I'm sorry to call you kid, but anyway. Who wants to come up here and say a word or two? I'm not going to put you on the spot, but who would like to come up here and say a word or two? Huh? It's okay, don't be scared. I'm right here beside you. Who wants to stand up and tell us what FFA stands for? Okay. I'm not going to put you on the spot. I'm right here with you. All right. So, tell City Council your names.
I'm Macy Crush.
Macy.
My name's Kaylee Nicely.
Kaylee Nicely. And what grade are you ladies in?
I'm a senior.
Seniors, okay. And FFA stands for?
Future Farmers of America.
Future Farmers of America, okay. So, first off, let me say thank you for working with Lisa and a young lady by the name of Teresa Reed back here. These are the people that put Farm Fest together, okay. We had a heck of a time Saturday. As I mentioned to you, we had 27 out of the area ball teams. Did you play ball Saturday? Okay. DC Fast Pitch was here with me. So anyway, we had 27 out of town girls softball teams in our community. And with that, these folks, through our FFA, put together, what we have? Cow, horses. Stand up, young lady. I want you to meet the Allegheny Highlands #1 barrel racing woman right here. Okay, her Chloe Franson. She will probably be in Texas one of these days. Maybe even doing a movie with George Strait, Pure Country. So, okay, you good? I told you I wasn't going to embarrass you. But anyway, the horses. Who's responsible for Spider? Who had Spider, the pig?
Oh, that was Grace's dog.
Okay. And I say this with a big smile on my face. Spider literally tore up our grass. And everybody was worried that Mr. Dressler was going to get excited. The pig has connections with employees at Allegheny County that volunteered at Allegheny County paying to repair our grass. but it's all good. As long as Spider comes over and visits our children and has a good time, I'm all for Spider. So anything you'd like to tell us about FFA and any goals you may have, school, Virginia Tech, anything like that?
Our biggest goals as FFA, I would say, is really just to help the community. Mm-hmm. I mean, Miss Reed does so much just to help us and get us like out there and prepare us for our futures and give us as many opportunities as she physically can. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Yeah. And I just want to thank Ms. Reed just for everything that she does, and we do everything that we can to help the community. Mm-hmm. So I think probably our goal is to just keep on helping.
Okay. Okay.
I think FFA is a big part of growth throughout high school. I know personally I joined my freshman year, and I've participated all throughout my high school career. And it's just been a really big part of my development as a student and as a person. It really helps you grow to learn to appreciate the things in your community and the people around you. And it just really helps you have a newfound appreciation for everything that's going on behind the scenes that you wouldn't normally see.
It definitely gives you a sense of responsibility that I wouldn't have personally learned if I wasn't in FFA.
Mhm.
So it really just shapes you up to be a better person.
Well, very good. Any questions or comments from City Council?
That's great. Sounds like they know where they're going.
Well, we had a young lady that performed for us Saturday. She's a Rockbridge County girl, went to Rockbridge High School. I will still always call her Sarah Jane. Her stage name today is S.J. McDonald. She was younger maybe than these ladies when she first started singing in Covington, Virginia. And she's singing in Nashville and traveling all over the place right now. She was tickled to death working with these young people who had the little billy goat. So this young lady had a little billy goat and brought the little billy goat up on stage. And Sarah Jane picked it up, and that billy goat liked that music so well it took a nap later on. So, but I just, again, having a finger in that place over there for a long time, I had a big old smile on my face Saturday. With Lisa, CW, I think he had to leave, he had a cranky child. But it's Lisa, CW, Teresa, they put that whole thing together. And we had some assistance with all the pickups with the recreation staff and public works staff. We had a few thousand people over there. And BB made a nice comment, you know, our 4th of July, our street scene, and now our Farm Fest. This was second year of Farm Fest. And we see what kind of crowd we had this year. So we'll look forward to year number 3. As graduating seniors, please come back and help us out, okay? And thank you, folks, okay? Sincerely, I appreciate you, appreciate your efforts, your interest in the community and doing things. And any kind of project you'd like to do, don't hesitate to contact Lisa. Teresa and Lisa have a very good communication. I'm always around and you can always think up with something for us to do. We're looking forward. I don't know if you all are aware of our STEM program that we're developing through our schools with DTARC. For those that are interested in greenhouse, raising plants, that can all be done with your telephone now. And it's going to be cool once we get you folks involved. What's across from Covington Middle School with it being able to identify the lights and aphids and watering and airflow all with your telephone. We're on the cutting edge of a lot of things. Also, STEM is working with us with some classroom on 3D printing right now. That's totally out of my leg, but you folks can knock yourself out and have a good time with it. So, baby, you have a comment?
Yes. On a little more serious side, what you folks do, FFA and the farmers of America, without you all and without them as a country and as individuals, we don't eat. That's how important you guys are and what you're undertaking for your life goals and your careers. And thank you for thinking of such. We appreciate it.
Good deal. All right, anything else? Pure country.
I'll just add just a little bit.
George Strait. Google Pure Country later tonight, and you'll see that venue down there when we rode horses in George Strait and all that kind of stuff. It's cool. Yes, ma'am.
And she'll be back to Texas. She travels all over, so she's already been to Texas before. She'll be back. Okay, I'll just stand in between these two and say that it's going to be hard at the end of this year when my seniors graduate. But when I took this job on almost 8 years ago, we had one person. And I was unclear of how I was going to get FFA to rise and grow, but they followed me. The students followed me. You develop the right relationship, and they will come, right? And I am so proud, and I heard that over and over again on Saturday, about how well our FFA students were, all the good things that they did. They went around and asked the vendors if they needed anything. They were always at service, being a service to the community. And that's what we do. It says right in the beginning when we're learning about FFA that we are there to develop the student, the chapter, and the community. And I am happy to say that I grew from 1 to, we're over 40 some right now, but everybody we need to make aware of all of the benefits. And sometimes they join us and it takes a little while before they learn, but after they see what we're into, it rises pretty quickly. And I have some who, like these ladies, have been with me from the beginning. And developing the student is important so that they know what they're capable of. They can get outside of their comfort zone and feel, and agriculture is huge. It's tremendous. It's not just growing the food, but that is the vital necessity that we all need. But it's doctors, it's business people, it's our nation, it's the backbone of our country. And they rise to the occasion really well. In our chapter, I'm proud to say we're moving more now than we ever have, doing more and more competitions. These 2 ladies log roll for me, by the way. They probably don't want me to tell you that, but we will get them out of their comfort zone, remember? And we do lots of great activities. They've even been in some poultry competitions, maybe that they weren't sure they were going to get into. But the community is a big part of what makes me thrilled, because if we don't capture the youth on what community importance is, they're not going to be up here in the future. They're not going to understand what it is to be a vital part of their community. We are losing that, it seems like, day by day. So I feel it's very important for them to have as many opportunities out and about, seeing how things work, and learning the skills, developing the skills to be able to communicate and to see what's out there for them, for their future. So thank you for having us here tonight, Mr. Dressler. And we are, by the way, yes, Lisa and I at CW have spent a lot of hours together, but without this community, without the workers that are there with the city helping us, we couldn't. I mean, I have a large staff, but without the city workers, we couldn't put this on either. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Look forward to year 3.
Absolutely. And wherever they go, college, whatever, I'll be inviting them back. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank
Let's
you.
give it a clap.
Great job.
Again, I thank you all. Appreciate our weekend, and our door's open. Communicate with Lisa, and she knows how to find me. And if there's things you all would like to do, community things, community gardening, I don't know, just keep things in your mind, and we'll go from there. Okay. But again, I thank you. We got 1, 2 little more things. If you don't mind sticking around, and we'll adjourn and get together. In wrapping up, I received an email today from a dear friend up in Northern Virginia. I gave you a copy of it. I did tell Cynthia that I would read her note to me and us this evening, and it's in regard to the Casey Field, September 19th, 2025. My name is Dr. Cynthia B. Carter. I reside at 14909 Health Center Drive, apartment 338, Bowie, Maryland. I am a former resident of Covington, Virginia. My mother was the owner of Vandalia's Floral, located at 722 South Allegheny Avenue. We moved to Covington in 1975, just as I entered the 8th grade at the former Covington High School. After graduating from high school in 1979, I left Covington to attend college. Throughout my adult years, I regularly returned to my hometown of Covington to visit my parents and relatives. I have always appreciated growing up in a small town like Covington, and as I get closer to retirement, I am spending more time in my hometown. However, the incident that occurred on September 19, 2025, involving my cousin, Ricky Jordan, was very unsettling and disturbing. Most of my career has been in corrections. As a correctional professional, we are routinely trained on how to address various incidents within the prison. Our training teaches us to meet the level of force with the level of threat. Based on the videos that I saw of various aspects of the Ricky Jordan incident, there did not appear to be any threat that warranted the level of force implemented by Sheriff Moore. Watching the video was very discerning, but I do have hope and pray that officials appointed and elected in my hometown are guided by their oath to serve and protect all residents regardless of neighborhood. Peace and blessings, Dr. Cynthia V. Carter. I appreciate the opportunity to have read that. Cynthia is a very good friend of mine, and we did recognize her mother's anniversary last fall, I believe, and we thank Cynthia. She comes up to Covington and quickly sends me emails about what she saw with her visit and how well we are doing with various projects in and around our good, fair city. So, any questions from council? Sorry it took so long, but if I get a chance to brag on our kids, you know where I stand with that. Susan Wolf's been with me for a long time.
I'll do it right with you.
All right, good deal. Okay, good. All right, thank you, folks. Appreciate your patience with us this evening.